Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You know how sometimes when you're watching YouTubers, you get this feeling that they're kind of like more focused on gaming the algorithm than actually creating genuine content?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like this obsession with cracking the code to, get more views, more clicks, and ultimately more money.
Right.
And honestly, it can be a little disheartening. As a viewer, you're looking for authenticity and passion. And it's
Yeah.
like that gets lost sometimes in this whole algorithm game.
Oh, definitely.
So today, we're diving deep into this dynamic to understand why so many creators seem to be caught in this algorithm obsession.
Right.
And most importantly, what it means for us as viewers.
Absolutely.
So to kick things off, maybe you can help us understand how these algorithms actually work.
Yeah. So basically, these algorithms are like these powerful sets of rules
Yeah.
that platforms like YouTube use to decide like what content gets seen and by whom,
Yeah.
right? And it's all based on user behavior. So like the more clicks, the more views, the longer people watch a video, the more the algorithm thinks, hey, this is popular. We need to show this to more people.
Okay, so it's almost like a popularity contest where the algorithm is the judge and creators are competing for attention, essentially.
Exactly. And that's where the problem starts, you see.
Yeah.
Because creators, especially those who depend on YouTube for their livelihood, are under immense pressure to constantly optimize their
Well, in
content.
the algorithm's favor, right?
Exactly. So it becomes less about expressing your unique voice or like sharing your passion and more about figuring out how to play this game.
It must be a tough spot to be in. Like, on one hand, you have this burning desire to create, to share your ideas with the world. But then on the other hand, you're constantly thinking about how to appease this invisible algorithm.
Yeah, it's a real dilemma, you know? Like
Yeah.
imagine starting out with this amazing vision for your channel, right?
Yeah.
But then you quickly realize that to get any traction, you need to play by the algorithm's rules.
So what does that look like in practice? Like, what kind of compromises do creators have to make?
Well, you see those clickbait titles?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Right, like the ones that are super sensationalized and kind of misleading.
Yeah.
Those are a prime example, you know?
It's like a necessary evil almost, right?
In a way, yeah, because it's all about grabbing attention in a very crowded space.
Right.
And then there's the format, like everyone starts doing the same kind of videos, the same trends, because they know that's what's working.
Right. It's like a formula for success, but it kind of kills creativity a little bit, doesn't it?
Exactly. And, you know, what's even trickier is that these algorithms are constantly changing.
Oh, yeah, they're like a moving target.
Exactly. What works today might be completely irrelevant tomorrow.
It's almost like a hamster wheel,
Right.
You have to keep running just to stay in the same place.
Exactly. And the thing is, audiences aren't stupid, right?
No, they can tell when something feels inauthentic or forced.
Exactly. And I think that's where this whole algorithm obsession starts to backfire.
Yeah.
Because while chasing those quick wins might give you a temporary boost, it can actually damage your long-term credibility.
Right. Like people are looking for genuine connection. It's
Exactly.
not just a product, right?
Absolutely. And if you're too focused on gaming the system, you lose that sense of authenticity, that spark that makes people want to connect with you.
So where does that leave us? Like, are there any creators who manage to navigate this whole algorithm thing without sacrificing their vision?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good.
There's a growing movement of creators who are like prioritizing passion over algorithms.
Yeah.
You know, they're focused on creating high quality content that resonates with their audience.
Right.
They're building genuine communities, engaging in real conversations, and staying true to their unique style.
It's like they're building a house on a solid foundation rather than on shifting sand, right?
Exactly. And that kind of authenticity shines through and it attracts a loyal following.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really interesting is that these creators are also finding ways to like diversify their income streams.
Oh, that's smart.
So they're not solely reliant on YouTube's ad revenue, which can be, you know, unpredictable.
Right.
Platforms like Patreon, merchandise, workshops, even live events.
Right.
These are all ways for creators to connect with their audience on a deeper level and build a sustainable career without compromising their vision.
It's almost like they're creating their own ecosystems.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they're not beholden to the whims of a single platform.
Absolutely. And, it makes you realize that we, as viewers, also have a role to play in this whole dynamic.
How so?
Well, it all comes down to what we choose to support, right?
Right.
Knowing how these algorithms work, are we going to continue to be swept away by those, like, algorithmically driven recommendations?
Right.
Or are we going to actively seek out creators who are prioritizing authenticity, even if they don't have millions of subscribers?
It's a powerful question.
Yeah.
It's like we have the power to shape the content landscape by being more conscious of our choices.
Absolutely.
Wow, this has been a really insightful conversation. It's amazing how something as seemingly simple as an algorithm can have such a profound impact on the way we create and consume content. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure.
And all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. We hope this has given you some food for thought about how you interact with the online world. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon. And please like this podcast. We really appreciate your support. Until next time, stay curious.